It's hard to believe it's been 6 weeks.
6 or 7.
6. Today is the last day of week 6.
So 6 full weeks of being vegan. Hey Mom! The meatloaf!
We have not been perfect. We have not made any non-vegan choices, but we have made some non-whole foods choices. We have had a few little snacks here and there, but we're cleaning it up this week.
The few little snacks Sarah's referring to is probably potato chips.
Yeah. I also experimented with some vegan ice cream. Good, but the cashew one is my favorite, which is why I'm avoiding it. The good news for us here in Truro is there aren't that many vegans, which means the grocery stores don't stock those items very often. So I bought the last cashew salted caramel cluster, and I've looked probably 4 times since, and it hasn't been replaced at the store. So.
They said the next batch is coming in June. What other good things have you been noticing, Sarah?
Sleep is something that I really struggle with, and if you've been following us for a while, you know that about me. And I've tried everything aside from like serious drugs. I've tried non-serious drugs for sleeping. I've even resorted to taking Gravol to try and get a good night's sleep. And I'm just that person, I don't know if I can't I always thought it was just that I couldn't shut off my brain. But now I'm thinking maybe it was something in my diet, because really quickly, like 2 days. 2 days of whole foods plant-based, and I was sleeping through the night. Yeah, what else? What have you noticed? Anything? We're 6 weeks, so what do you think?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty easy.
The next couple weeks, we're visiting some vegan restaurants or vegan-friendly restaurants. We're really excited because there's lots more options.
Lots more options.
But yeah, usually where we go, you're limited to either making up a salad of your own and making sure you ask a lot of questions, or stir fry. Stir fry is sort of our go-to.
A lot of salads, chickpea salads.
Yeah, you went somewhere that they had a really good chickpea salad. Where was that? In Newfoundland?
Yeah, it was in Newfoundland. But this last time I was there, I was told that that restaurant's closed now.
Any challenges we've come up against aside from the restaurant thing?
None, really.
It's really interesting because I don't like to talk to people about this. I certainly don't want to argue with people about why or why not one might go vegan, but a lot of people want to argue about it. And what I've noticed is everybody says the same thing. Everybody's like, oh no, I could never do that. Oh, that's way too hard. There's a theory. What's the name of that theory where it's like doing something 99% is really hard, but doing something all in is really easy? And I think that's a big part of it. If you make a decision to just do it and don't start making any concessions and excuses and whatever, then it's super easy.
Yeah, I think as soon as you start making some concessions, it's a slippery slope. And
right. The other thing I think makes a difference is doing it together.
And I think that big part about it is researching some new recipes and stuff that we would never have tried before. And now it's something that we're planning on including in our regular routine of food. We have been incorporating protein powders and meal replacements. This is what we're trying this week, Shakeology. You know what I know about this? Not very much. This right here is your daily dose of dense nutrition. It's a pretty good tagline.
It says a world of superfoods in every glass.
All right.
We've been using a meal prep service, which has been great, especially for you. Vicky from Prep For You Meals has been bringing us 6 meals a week, and she does plant-based, if you ask. Yeah. So that's been great because you just take those to work. Sometimes, you just don't feel like cooking a meal. So we have those in the fridge. They look good. I'm excited. That'll cut down on our prep time, right? Are you excited? Are you excited? Baby!
I'm filming.
Well, we're heading to Sun Spun. Today. Have you ever been to Sun Spun before?
I don't think so.
So Sun Spun is a health food store here in Truro. And they've been around for a long time. I'll get the numbers from Kathy. Well, we're going to chat with Kathy.
It started in 1976, but we've actually owned it since 1977. So I like to say it's 41 years old. So my husband and I, when I was 19, he was a year or so older, we became vegetarians over the process of a year. So it was a lifestyle of ours when we were in Halifax going to university. We were very strict vegetarians, really. and really liked what it did for us. And so the lifestyle then became a business, and my first baby before my 2 kids. And then it just grew from there, but we were pioneers. A lot of our customers at that point were older people who were used to buying like in general stores their whole lives, so they understood the bulk side of things really well, and also supplements. They knew that. And then the other side, strong group of people from the States who were draft dodgers from the Vietnam War. They came up here and settled in the countryside and would come into the store and buy things for 2 months at a time and go home and store them in big barrels and things like that. So then it just evolved, and it was, as we were trendsetters, really, it then became more mainstream, and it is what it is today. We were exposed to a lot of very interesting people in the 70s, and so they were vegetarians, and they had a very quiet, very kind of a spiritual side to them that we were attracted to. It just was it was easy, and it appealed. So that's kind of, if you're going to make your mind still to be able to meditate, or even to do yoga and things like that, your body has to be quiet. It can be really simple, or you can make it complicated. The simpler it is to take your recipe. The simple way to do it is take your original recipes and change out the ingredients. No white sugar, go to brown sugar, go to molasses, go to maple syrup, things like that are really healthy. Mm-hmm. So I had it was good for me because my partner became my husband, had already become that. And so it was just a matter of me cooking for him and his roommates. They have to think about, it is a change. They have to realize that. And they have to understand why they're doing it. It's to find some, a source that you can go to and say, look, I need this. Can you help me with that? And that's what we try to do. There's not always a solution to everything, but for the most part is to make them relax about the change. And also that's going to take some time. You can't just jump in with both feet.
What do you mean?
I said one of the things that's very important is you want to be able to have somebody that you can go to that you can trust. Supposedly Sarah put tofu in one of my things that I ate, and she knows I don't like tofu, so we just are in the process of having a big fight. It's not good. It's not pretty. What are you doing?
French fries, man.
What are you doing there, Sarah?
This is my lunch.
What is your yummy lunch today?
It's a taco bowl. Well, what's left of it?
Well guys, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe to our channel and give it a big thumbs up.
Woohoo!
Killing it. I'm pretty good at those exits.
I know.
And especially when I have a little bit more energy.
I know.
It's because of this vegan stuff. I got so much energy. I just want to keep on doing stuff and being on camera and saying stuff and going places.
It's so interesting how your attitude has just completely shifted in the last 7 days.
Yeah, I know. I'm in a really good mood. Before I used to feel like just choking people and throwing them on piles. Just you're in my way, I'm gonna choke you. But then this vegan thing and the energy, and I've been sleeping well. I don't know. We'll see what happens.